a musical retelling of Siddhartha by Hermann Hesse. Part 1. The Brahmin's Son. In a quiet village by the river, Siddhartha lives among sacred verses and rituals. Everyone believes he is destined for greatness, except Siddhartha himself. In the calm of prayer, he hears another voice, a whisper of the unknown.
By the river's edge he stands, lotus bloom in steady hands. Learn words and sacred song. All his life he's done no wrong, but the stars above still call his name. Whisper softly, seek beyond the flame. He is the Brahmin's son, the chosen one, wise before the rising sun. Yet his heart is restless still, thirsting for a higher will. He walks the path that's just begun. Siddhartha, the Brahmin's son. Blessed by elders, loved by all. He dreams of peace they can't recall. The chants, the prayers, the holy stream, all fall short of what he's dreamed. He longs to find the secret tone, where truth and silence meet as one. He is the Brahmin's son, the chosen one, wise before the rising sun. Yet his heart is restless still, thirsting for a higher will. He walks the path that's just begun. Siddhartha, the Brahmin's son. He turns from home, from temple light, to seek the truth beyond the night. Govinda follows, loyal and near. Together they step beyond all fear. He is the Brahmin's son, the journey's flame, leaving behind the praise and the same. The river hums, the stars still guide. The seeker walks with faith inside the path of one, where all begun. Siddhartha, the Brahmin's son.
Part 2. The Departure. Night settles over his father's house. The moonlight falls through the window, and Siddhartha stands awake, listening to the silence. The time has come to go. Behind him lies safety and love. Ahead lies the path of seekers. His friend Govinda waits by the gate.
He walked beneath the waking sky, the town behind the stars up high. His father's eyes were filled with pain, but the call of truth could not be chained. With Govinda by his side. He left the world he'd known with pride. He walks away, he must be free to find the path, his destiny. No gold, no home, no father's word can silence what his soul has heard. The road is long, the night is clear. Siddhartha hopes the truth is near. The forest hums, the shadows breathe. Old lives fall like autumn leaves. He sheds his name, his pride, his past. Seeks the truth that ever lasts. No teacher's voice, no sacred vow can show him what he seeks right now. He walks away, he must be free to find the path, his destiny. No gold, no home, no father's word can silence what his soul has heard. The road is long, the night is clear. Siddhartha hopes the truth is near. Whispering, go on. A voice within says all is one. The temple fades, the stars ignite. He walks alone into the night. He walks away, he must be free to find the truth, his destiny. The wind will guide, the moon will burn, till wisdom waits where hearts return. The seeker's path has just begun. Siddhartha, the wandering son.
Part 3. The Samanas. In the forest, hunger and hardship become their teachers. The two young men travel barefoot, learning from wandering ascetics who shun the world. Yet amid the discipline and stillness, Siddhartha wonders, is emptiness enough?
Bare feet bleed on the desert ground. No food, no name, no worldly sound. Hollow eyes but spirit strong. He's walked in silence for so long. The body fades, the mind grows still. He bends desire to his will. Starve the flesh, silence the mind. Leave all comfort far behind. Dust and bone, no joy, no pain. Only nothing shall remain in the stillness, in the sun. He walks with the Samanas, begging bold in a ragged robe. No self, no thought, no worldly hope. The snake, the wind, the death of trees, ears all whisper truth upon the breeze, but still the voice inside his chest says, this too cannot bring you rest. Starve the flesh, silence the mind, leave all comfort far behind. Dust and bone, no joy, no pain, only nothing shall remain in the stillness. In the sun, he walks with the Samanas. He sheds the self, he sheds the soul, but finds no peace within the whole. A hunger deeper, wide and vast, for wisdom that will truly last. Starve the flesh, silence the mind, leave all comfort far behind. The seeker's path is never done, he walks with the Samanas. Starve the flesh, silence the mind, leave all comfort far behind. The seeker's path is never done, he walks with the Samanas.
Part 4. The Buddha. Rumors speak of a man called Gautama who has reached perfect peace. Siddhartha and Govinda journey to hear him teach. The air around him feels still, as if time has stopped. But Siddhartha's heart begins to ask a question even the Buddha cannot answer for him.
In the forest hush he came, a light no shadow could contain. The Buddha's face, serene and mild, spoke truth as gentle as a child. The air was still, the hearts were clear, peace itself was standing here. He smiled and the world grew still. No hunger left, no striving will. Govinda knelt beneath that grace, but Siddhartha saw his own road's place. He bowed in love, not to obey, and quietly he walked away. Words like rivers, calm and deep, flowed through minds too long asleep. But Siddhartha heard within his chest, no other's path can be your quest. He left the crowd, the praise, the call, to learn from life and life alone for all. He smiled and the world grew still. No hunger left, no striving will. Govinda Siddhartha saw his own road's place. He bowed in love not to obey, and quietly he walked away. Truth may shine from every shore, yet none can hand you your own door. He turned from saints and holy men to seek the truth through life again. He smiled and the world grew still. No need to conquer, no need to fill. The Buddha's peace lit up the day as Siddhartha walked away. He smiled and the world grew still. No hunger left, no striving will. Govinda knelt beneath that grace, but Siddhartha saw his own road's place.
Part 5. Awakening. When Siddhartha walks away from the grove, he feels the weight of the world vanish. The sun warms his skin, the earth smells alive. For the first time, he does not seek escape, and he sees the world in a new light.
Barefoot on the morning ground, every sound a sacred sound. The river laughs, the branches sway, the sky breeze blew into the day. No teacher's word, no holy art, just the beating of his heart. The world is new, the veil is gone. He feels the earth, he feels the dawn. No more prayers, no borrowed truth. He drinks the light of endless youth. Each leaf, each star, each drop of dew. The world is new. The world is new. Once he lived in thought and dream. Now he flows with life's own stream. The scent of soil, the pulse of rain bring joy that words cannot contain. He smiles to know through joy and pain the self he sought was his again. The world is new, the veil is gone. He feels the earth, he feels the dawn. No more prayers, no borrowed truth. He drinks the light of endless youth. Each leaf, each star, each drop of dew. The world is new. The world is new. He walks alone, but not apart, for all things live within his heart. No heaven high, no hell below, just life itself, the truth to know. The world is new, the sun breaks through. All paths begin, all hearts renew. Each breath, each sound, each shade, each hue. The world is new. The world is new.
Part 6. The Woman by the River. A ferry carries him across the shining water toward a new life. In the city beyond, faces glow with promise. Among them, one woman's smile draws him into a world he has never known.
Silk and jasmine fill the air, golden bracelets, perfumed hair. She smiles, the world begins to spin. He feels the river flow within. Her voice, a song the heart obeys. The sunlight dances through her gaze. In the garden of Kamala's eyes, desire blooms, wisdom lies. He learns the art of touch and tone and finds the self he's never known. The world of flesh, the sweet disguise. In the garden of Kamala's eyes. He brings her gifts, he learns her ways, the rhythm of her nights and days. The holy man becomes the guest of passion's hand, of love's unrest. Yet deep inside, a voice still sighs. Can truth be found where beauty lies? In the garden of Kamala's eyes, desire blooms, wisdom lies. He learns the art of touch and tone and finds the self he's never known. The world of flesh, the sweet disguise. In the garden of Kamala's eyes. Grows in water's gleam. He follows pleasure, calls it dream. But hearts that dream too deep may drown when love becomes a silken crown. In the garden of Kamala's eyes, he trades the truth for lullaby. Still somewhere far the river calls, beyond the sands, beyond the walls. But for now beneath these skies, he sleeps in Kamala's eyes.
Part 7. The Man of the World. Success and pleasure follow easily. The young seeker learns how to trade, how to win, how to charm. But sometimes, in the quiet hours between laughter and sleep, he feels a tremor, the echo of a different life calling back.
Cloaks and spices fill his hands. He trades the dreams of distant lands, counting coins by candlelight. Seeker fades into the night. He smiles with every deal he makes, but something silent never wakes. The merchant's gold, it shines so bright, but blinds the soul from inner light. The tables turn, the dice are rolled. He's lost his way for merchant's gold. Kamala's eyes, the city sound, the pleasures bloom, the heart's unbound. Wine and laughter, painted halls, yet emptiness behind the walls. He hears no more the river's song, the still small voice he knew so long. The merchant's gold, it shines so bright, but blinds the soul from inner light. The tables turn, the dice are rolled. He's lost his way for merchant's gold. Each game he plays, each coin he earns, another bridge behind him burns. Desire's flame, once soft and kind, now leaves an axe within his mind.
The seeker mourns the years gone past, the empty heart, the heavy load.
He walks alone the merchant's road.
Part 8. Despair by the River. What once delighted him now feels heavy. Gold and comfort lose their taste. He looks in the mirror and sees a stranger staring back. Somewhere beyond the city walls, the river still flows. Under a dark sky, Siddhartha returns to the water. The sound of the current fills the emptiness. It speaks of endings and beginnings, of something waiting to be heard.
Turned to dust, the laughter to a lie. I've traded peace for shadows, and now I long to die. My hands once blessed with water are trembling cold and dry. The river waits in silence beneath a weeping sky. Oh, river, take me home, wash away the name I've known. Oh, my pride and all my pain, let me fade into your rain. my soul a broken mirror, my heart an empty stare. No temple, god or teacher can find what I have missed. Only this flowing darkness whispers I still exist. Oh, river, take me home, wash away the name I've known. All my pride and all my pain, let me fade into your rain. But deep beneath the crying wind, a single sound remains. The circle never ends. On through joy and through pain. Breathe me new. Your voice is old, your heart is true. Let me live, let me be still. Flow through me as you will.
Part 9. The Ferryman. The days by the river are slow and quiet. A ferryman rows, listens, smiles, and teaches without teaching. The water keeps moving, telling stories of everything it has seen.
I came with empty hands, no gold, no faith, no plan. But the ferryman smiled softly, said, "Come sit where the river ran." He gave me bread and silence, he gave me time to hear, and the river spoke between us in a voice so pure and clear. Flow on, old river, sing your song. In every drop a world begins and ends where it belongs. The mountains fade to water, the water fades to sky. I watch the ripples shimmer and learn that nothing dies. The ferryman is patient, he hears what words can't say. The river hums the secret, we're never swept away. a single dream. I came to learn, I came to see the rise, the fall, the
Part 10. The Sun. Travellers come to the river, and among them is Kamala, the woman Siddhartha once loved. Their meeting is brief, touched by both joy and sorrow, and when she is gone, she leaves behind their son. The boy's presence awakens something new in Siddhartha, a love that clings and aches, yet teaches him as no master ever could.
He came with eyes of fire, too young to understand, a prince among the ashes, a stranger in my hands. He looked at me in silence, no faith, no word, no prayer, and all the peace I'd gathered fell into the river there. Oh, my son, my pride, my pain, you're the mirror and the rain I would teach but can't contain, your path, your heart, your flame. He cursed the quiet water, he turned away from me. He longed for gold and laughter, for the life I used to lead. I saw myself within him, the hunger and the fight, and knew that love is letting go, not holding on too tight. Oh, my son, my pride, my pain, you're the mirror and the rain I would teach but can't contain, your path, your heart, your flame. Let the river take him now, let it show him how to bow. I can't bind the wind or sea, he must find what's meant to be. Lost returns again, every tear and every name flows home through love and rain.
Part 11. The Unity of the River. The seasons turn. The boy's absence leaves an echo, but the river's song continues, calm, patient, unending. In its rippling voices, Siddhartha begins to hear all things joined together, joy and loss, youth and age, arrival and return. Slowly the sound becomes one.
It sang of kings and beggars, of heaven and of earth. Each sound became another, each face became the same. The past and future vanished, and only stillness came. All voices are one, the song of the moon and sun. Every joy, every sorrow flows in the same river run. I heard my father's blessing, I heard my lovers cry, I heard the sound of dying and newborn's lullaby. No fear, no separation, just echoes in the street. All hearts return together, all life becomes a dream. All voices are one, the song of the moon and sun. Every joy, every sorrow flows in the same river run. No word can name the stillness, no thought can hold the whole. In every sound, the silence, the word, the self, the soul. All voices are one, the journey and the home. Every breath, every river leads to the great unknown.
Part 12. Siddhartha and Govinda. Many years later, another traveller comes to the river, a weary monk, still searching for the truth he once glimpsed in youth. The monk is none other than Govinda. He finds Siddhartha living in quiet peace. And through their meeting, something wordless passes between them, something neither teaching nor prayer could ever give.
He came with weary footsteps. His robe was old and torn. He'd wandered through the ages since the day that he was born. He sought the words of teachers. He prayed beneath the sky, but truth had never answered, no matter how he tried. And I smiled by the river, said nothing, only shone, for peace can't be spoken. It's seen, it's felt, it's known.
Silence, and time began to bend. He saw the world's great circle, no start and no end.
He saw the child and elder, the saint, the thief, the king, all woven in one moment, like water in the spring. And I smiled by the river, said nothing, only shone, for peace can't be spoken. It's seen, it's felt, it's known. No prayer, no rule, no name, no path to lose or gain, just the stillness of the river flowing through our veins. And I smiled by the river as morning kissed the stone. The seeker found his answer, and peace was truly known.
Epilogue. The river still flows. The river has seen all things. It has carried kings and beggars, lovers and wanderers, each believing they journey forward, yet all return to the same source. In its endless motion, nothing is lost. Siddhartha's voice, Govinda's prayer, Kamala's laughter, all drift together now in the quiet current. And still the water flows, speaking softly to those who listen, of beginnings without end, and endings that begin again.